Hello everyone, welcome. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you how important your PTs, UTs, midterms, whatever they call it in your school are, how to prepare for them, and also something discussing related to the marks you get in them as well. I scored 98.4 in boards 3 years ago, and in this video, I'm going to be telling you all this. So let's start off with first thing. Why are these exams conducted? We are not in 9th or 11th that we need a report card to show us our merit. We do not need these exams. We just have the central board exam, right? So I'm going to be giving you the 3 reasons why they conduct this exam. First of all is always to keep student on their toes. Whenever students are on their toes, they will be preparing for more exams. They will be performing better in boards as well because they will be updated with the syllabus. The second thing that I will say is to assess and give the person early testing, give the student an early testing so that he could score better in this board exam. If they give you an early testing, you would know what you need to improve on, whether it's writing speed or time management, and you could improve accordingly. And the third thing, which is not in the 9th and 11th but present in 10th, is that they want to give you insights on your improvement areas. See, in 9th and 11th, this is solely there to be assessing you and teaching you. This exam does not have any other value in real life rather than it just adds up to your report card. But the exams in 10th class do not add up to any report card. Therefore, they are conducted because every single school wants that there should be a topper in that school. Whether it's district topper, state topper, India topper, or anything. Every single school wants a topper. Therefore, they conduct these exams so that they can give insights on the improvement areas of topper students and normal students as well, and gradually bring the scores up during board exams and perform better as a school. Therefore, the school always wants you to perform better, so they conduct these tests to give you insights on improvement. Now, the question comes, how do I know what insights I am receiving? First of all, every single exam that you give, midterms, PTs, UTs, your teacher will be telling you the marks. When the teacher tells you the marks, you have to look at your paper. When you look at your paper, you will realize, okay, mere 2 mark yahan kate hain, my 1 mark is cut here. What do I do? Go to the teacher, ask her or him, what do I do? They will also say that I do not have the time right now, I have to teach the class, to go and break. Go and break, or go in dispersal, or go on Saturdays when the teacher are free. Not go school on Saturdays, but sometimes there is working Saturdays, right? So you can go at that time as well. And a lot of the times teachers are free. You can find their free periods and go for 5-10 minutes as well. These exams are not conducted to tell you this is the marks you'll be receiving in boards. These exams are conducted to be telling you your improvement areas, and so you have to take them in that way only. I scored 70 to 80% marks in my midterms. I scored 98.4 in my boards. A lot of my friends scored 60 to 70% marks in their midterms and scored 93, 94, 95 in boards. Therefore, it is not just that it is telling you your marks, rather it is telling you your improvement areas to be better in boards. I assure you that the board exam is going to be way easier than any single school exam that you will be giving. In 10th class. 12th is a different story. So now the question comes, alright, so this is the information about the exams. How do we prepare for it? I'll be giving you 2 tips because other than that, you can find all guides on my channel. And I will be making new guides as well if you guys want. The first thing I would like to say is NCERT is your Bible. NCERT is the book you need to refer. A lot of the students start in mid-January and February as well, and at that time they think, I do not have enough time to cover the NCERT, therefore I'll go for one-shots. You're watching this video right now in July, August, September, you have a lot of time, you need to cover the NCERT. Every single question that is going to be in your board's paper is already mentioned in the NCERT, therefore you need to go for the NCERT and try to finish it fully. I know it is way easier for you to just watch a one shot and then remember the content for 2 days and then put it out on the exam. But remembering something from a one shot 6 months ago into the board exam is not possible. What is possible is if you have read the NCERT, you know where the important points are, and you know and have some kind of memory of the important MCQs as well. Therefore, you'll be able to answer them in the board exam as well. NCERT is your Bible. NCERT is what is required to score better. Therefore, always try to refer to the NCERT while you're using and doing these exams. Question banks, very much possible. You can do them, no problem. But I'm just specifically talking about one-shots. The second point being that do not use one-shots. I'm not against one-shots. That is a great tool. If you want to use it for 1 to 2 chapters for the idea, there is no problem. What I would like to say is, even if you score 5 marks more in these midterms, there will be no addition whatsoever towards the board exams or towards your score anywhere. Therefore, rather than making these 5 marks happen, what you could do is prepare yourself for boards in the long run. How do we prepare? By using the NCERT, by using the question banks and covering the stuff that we've already bought instead of looking for YouTube for short-term solutions. One-shots are a great thing and you can use them in January, February, whenever you want if you do not have time. But right now you have a lot of time and I think you should utilize it into reading the books that is available to you, or at least something that will help you in the long run, not one-shots. Now let's talk about the third thing. If we score this amount of marks, what should I do? As already mentioned, I scored 70 to 80% in all of my school exams and then scored 98.4 in my board. So therefore, it is not a big problem if we scored less, because the board exam is way easier than your school exams. If you're scoring 70 to 80% marks, great, no problem. Keep studying for the long run and you will score very good in your exams. If you're scoring 50, 60, 70, it's fine. You will still score in your exams. Keep improving and watching my guides on how to actually prepare for other exams as well. And if you're scoring below 50, do not stress yourself. There was a friend of mine and he still is. He scored 31 out of 80 in his maths midterms. We all made a lot of fun of him, which is like obvious, we are friends of him. But he scored 95 plus in his actual board exams in maths. Therefore, I can tell you that even if you scored less than 50%, you can still improve very good. 31 out of 80 is lesser than 40, but he still improved a lot and scored good in his boards. Therefore, if you're scoring less than 50, do not be stressed because there are a lot of people out of you. Even when I was scoring 70 to 80%, I was still on one of the top in my classes. Therefore, there is no problem if you're scoring less. Do not stress yourself on it. Instead, try to work out the solution. If you do not know the solution, just refer to my videos. Simple as that. And lastly, another point that I would like to say is if you're scoring 90 to 100% in your exams, there are two possibilities. One, that you're doing very good and you should continue what you're doing. बहुत अच्छा है. Second, you might be solving easier papers. Therefore, I want you to look at other schools' papers as well. They will be available on Google or any other website. You can go and reference them as well. If 1 to 2 papers are significantly harder than your actual school paper, it's fine. But if majority of them are harder, then you need to try the majority as well. If you're scoring 90 to 100, you are abnormal here. Either it is for the good or it is because you're solving easy papers. So try to consider both possibilities in any case scenario. And lastly, I would just like to say these exams will not matter in your future. It's just for 6 months. It's not even going on any report card. Please try to improve yourself for the actual board exam and try to do other stuff as well with boards because literally there are 8 months left. Okay. Thank you for watching, guys. If you want any video, please comment it down below and I will be making that as well. Bye-bye.